So will restarting this Remain in Mexico policy stop the flow of illegal immigrants coming across the southern border? I want to bring in Texas Department of Public Safety Lieutenant Chris Olivarez. Thank you, Lieutenant, for joining us. Do you believe that to be the case? Will this help the problem you've been facing, sir?
Well, good afternoon, Senator. Thanks for having me on. Great to be with you. So again, this Remain in Mexico policy remains to be seen as far as how effective it's going to be for this current border crisis. This is something that should have been done at the beginning of the year, but we're almost a year into this border crisis, and there has been no action taken upon the federal government to try to curb or deter or stop this border crisis. So again, it remains to be seen how effective it's going to be. But I can tell you right now what the state of Texas is doing, what we've been doing since day one, under the leadership and guidance of Governor Greg Abbott, our state legislatures, our state leadership, we are cracking down on we're cracking down on criminal activity, the human smugglers, drug smugglers that are coming into the state of Texas, because it not only affects the state of Texas, it affects the entire country. But because of them, we've been able to have more resources, more equipment, more technology to help us secure the border. That's what we've been doing ever since this border crisis took place. I'm
trying to get a sense from you whether or not you think this is going to help the situation. I know you're saying it's a little, too late, but there are some suggesting, and this is a local attorney, suggesting that people are going to die because of this Remain in Mexico policy, saying that instead of being let into the U.S., they're going to be put into these camps, essentially refugee camps in Mexico. This has been the case against that Remain in Mexico policy. So now that it's being re-implemented, will at least help from your view?
Well, Senator, I can tell you this right now, that the criminal organizations, the smuggling organizations have profited off this border crisis since the very beginning. They're making millions, hundreds of millions of dollars a month just by smuggling illegal immigrants across the border. And I can tell you right now, they're going to continue to smuggle these illegal immigrants across the border. They're going to change their tactics. And one thing that we need to focus on, too, aside from the families and unaccompanied children, we have the single adults that are coming across. We have seen a significant increase in single adults that are coming across our borders, not only in the Rio Grande Valley, but in the Del Rio sector as well. And these are the individuals that are coming across avoiding detection. So regardless of Title 42 or the Remain in Mexico policy, these individuals are still coming across our borders, and they're still trying to make it further inland. And these are individuals that have ties to transnational criminal organizations. Some are criminal gang members. So that's what we need to focus on right now, and that's what our men and women of Texas DPS are focusing on, is that criminal element.
It is a massive problem that is growing that you face every day. White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki was asked today about reinstating this Remain in Mexico policy and said this. Listen.
It is not our preference to be re-implementing and reinstituting the Migrant Protection Program protocol. We are doing that because of court order and legal requirement to do so. But we still feel that the program is inefficient, inhumane, and we are not. We did not eagerly re-implement it, I should say.
Lieutenant, your response to that?
So that just goes to show you right there, Sandra, that there has no intent to fix this border crisis when it could have been taking place from the very beginning. But again, as she just mentioned right there, they're not in favor of this Remain in Mexico policy, but they are forced under a court order to reinstate the policy. And I can tell you right now, it's going to be a slow process, and it remains to be seen how effective it's going to be. But I can assure you right now, and I can assure the American people, that the state of Texas is going to continue cracking down on this criminal element and try to deter and disrupt these criminal organizations from profiting off of this border crisis right now.
We really appreciate your time. Thank you, sir. Huge task at hand.
Thank you, Sandra.
Thank you for your time.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.